Hi, this is Sara Abrons, Executive Editor at Rave Publications, and I'm here at the NEC Open House for their Executive Briefing Center. And we have one last interview here. We're really lucky to get it. Mike Sugrue ran up to me. He's from Engineering Plus, which is the AV consultant that actually designed this entire center. Diversified was the integrator, but Mike Sugrue is one of the AV design consultants, right?
Yep.
AV design consultants who works on the team that helped design the center. So Mike, why don't you tell me a little bit about some of the products that you picked to be in the center?
Yeah, sure. Well, I guess kind of starting fundamentally with the design itself, I mean, one thing we really wanted to do, specifically in the briefing center, was not necessarily just addressing only the briefing center as a design space or as a demonstration space, but we wanted to give it a lot more. We wanted to, because we knew they wouldn't only be using it for demonstrations, they would also be using it for having large events. They would have remote people that they would be showing different things. They could even have special parties or have big announcements that they could release from the space. So what we wanted to do in addition to all of this was really put something special underneath the actual space itself, so that you can transform the briefing center and all the different vignettes into a centralized space where they could bring custom content anywhere and fit it into any kind of place that's going on.
And really every little vertical is in here pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
And this is really an AV over IP solution, like a real AV IT solution, and you went with Crestron NVX for that?
We did, yeah. Well, first we really wanted to utilize video over IP because we needed it to be something that was scalable and adaptable to change. Because we know that NEC's living in this
That's
industry.
what Ryan said, from Diversified said multiple times, they needed something that was really scalable.
Exactly, scalable, it could change, and not even just the products, but the events themselves can change. Who knows what kind of different scenarios they're going to have or different things that they can host from here. And video over IP is really kind of the best solution to do for something like that, so that it can really adapt to not just the different products that they're going to be putting into this space, but all the different events that they're doing.
Okay.
We looked at Crestron NVX specifically, primarily because it delivers the resolution and the video quality that we were looking for over 1 gig. And we felt that was important in terms of being able to scale the space out.
So did you make the choice for a 1 gig network over a 10 gig network, or did you want specifically to use Crestron and NVX over another solution, or what was your choice there?
It was really to focus on the 1 gig network and to be able to deliver that using that type of infrastructure in the space.
Is that just because you think that integrators are going to be forced to use that type of network more often?
It's more cost effective for one, to be able to support the infrastructure over 1 gig.
Okay.
So that was kind of a major piece to it, and it gave us all the video quality that we needed out of the space to have.
So did you have any challenges to overcome picking that type of system?
Selecting NVX, not particularly. I think there were a lot of the challenges that we had in this space were really dealing with brand new products that were coming out that weren't even really officially released, and trying to bring everything together.
Yeah, some of the stuff in here we just saw for the first time a few months ago at Infocom. So
yeah, it was kind of new to the whole design team as we were developing it, of understanding we just had things and we were about to get the information as soon as we could. So.
Okay. And what about Cisco?
So the other piece that we wanted to deliver here was capabilities of having remote participants and doing demonstrations for remote users and remote clients. So we used Cisco telepresence solutions really in 2 different ways. One, we have portable conference carts that can be wheeled into a vignette, so that the demonstrators can have a very personalized experience with whoever remote participants are going to have. They're directly involved with them as they're coming in. The other piece is kind of more custom, kind of more something that can grow and evolve as it goes on, where as a part of the NVX system and a part of the full customized events experience, there's a Cisco SX80 codec that is used that can facilitate any kind of different feeds that could come into the space. So good applications there would be if they wanted to use a larger production crew, use broadcast grade cameras, feed things in. They could patch in and patch out of the main system with these production crews and have really large events and
It's
stuff.
really flexible.
Yeah, absolutely.
So was there one challenge in particular that you had to overcome in this space, or was it really, since it was all new construction, just smooth sailing the whole time?
Well, it definitely wasn't smooth sailing. I mean, I definitely would say the biggest challenge was trying to find the specs, find the information on all the displays as they were coming out. Because
Okay, you hear that, manufacturers? Get your specs together.
well, no, you
Make
can't
them
blame
available.
They were all brand new products. They were brand new in development. Honestly, NEC was really great through the whole process, though. It understandable. They wanted to use all their brand new stuff. They had some great things that were coming out that had to be incorporated into the space, and we definitely wanted to give them the latest and greatest and have that wow factor the first time that you're moving in here to get those things. So it was understood. It was definitely understood.
Well, last, what is your favorite part of this space? Like a favorite vignette or a corner? What is your favorite thing?
The possibilities of the whole center, honestly. I feel like with the flexibility that they have with the system, the possibilities aren't even understood yet. NEC doesn't understand them. We don't understand them. It's what I think the most exciting part is to find out how they're going to use the space as time goes on and the different situations that they can have with it.
Kind of makes you wish that you came to work in this office every day, at least for me too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, thanks so much, Mike. It was a real pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
And make sure to watch all our other videos from today at the NEC Executive Briefing Center. Thanks so much.